Thank you. Thank you, everyone who's joining us on this live stream. Thank you, everyone who is here. One more of those. Cheer. Just for life. Yes. Thank you, everyone. And thank you for joining us on Illuminated Presents New Day. For those of you who have been along for years on this journey with us, this would be a 7th episode, you could say. But really, it's all a continuation. It's the beginnings, the endings, new day, a new day. There's an arbitrary, but there is power in that arbitrary. We can choose. So if you are following along, this is episode 7, but whatever it is, this is a now. We are in this moment on this new day. It's evening, but every day that we choose to declare a new day can be. And it can be created free of or including things that we want to put into it. Now, I called this new day partially because I've missed this experience. It has been 4 years since we've had this exact kind of thing. But in those 4 years, we have done theme camps, which is a thing that I go to festivals and we bring all our friends and we camp and we dress up and lots of stuff, but the theme of it, I brought this, the sharing of what illuminates you, but sharing what illuminates me to illuminate you. I brought this sharing to live audiences, to festivals. We've done fundraisers. We've not been idle, and I don't think anyone has been since we were able to get back to the life. But that non-idleness sometimes just keeps going, almost automatic. So to stop and choose and declare an intention, a choice, to give ourselves that, what do I want to clear out, and what do I want to nurture? There's the power of the new day. And with that, we have a community, a collective, hopefully, each of us have at least some community, if not open to create one. Because part of that, of creating a new day for me, is courage. And courage is something I find inside, but it is nurtured and it is supported by everyone around me. Everyone that smiles, that nods, that goes, yeah, that allows me to feel stronger in that choice of creating a new day for all of us to step into that can be brighter, that we can encourage and lift each other up. I've been asked what kind of show this is. It's a variety show. I'm a performer. All my friends pretty much are performers, musicians, dancers, actors. I'm very fortunate, and I have really fun parties generally. But this show is more than just our arts. We are artists, and sharing this excites us. It lights us up. It illuminates us. And that is why within this medium, we are sharing not just an art that is one I can make money at, which is very good. I love making money at my art. But choosing within what inspired me on this journey to trek and slep and create a life as an artist. There's a fire, and sharing that doesn't have to be the same thing that lights you up, but my genuine being lit up by what I love, that can light up anybody, and it is reciprocal. Trust me, everyone here is lighting me up right now. Everyone that is watching this is lighting me up so much, and thank you. Thank you for continuing on this journey with me. One of the many different parts of the show, if you were watching us before, there's some new features. Some of them are the similar ways of content. Something I do love is bringing in gems of public domain, things that have been out there and just part of the power of our collective us. And so on the topic of New Day, there's this. Write it on your heart that every day is the best day in the year. He is rich who owns the day, and no one owns the day who allows it to be invaded with fret and anxiety. Finish every day and be done with it. You have done what you could. Some blunders and absurdities no doubt crept in. Forget them as soon as you can. Tomorrow is a new day. Begin it well and serenely, with too high a spirit to be cumbered with old nonsense. This new day is too dear, with its hopes and invitations, to waste a moment on the yesterdays. It's Ralph Waldo Emerson. I love the power of words, but I also love when the words touch part of us, that feeling. And that is what I want to invite you as we go on this short journey to peruse our illuminations. What excites me, what excites you? How can we light each other up? Thank you for joining this new day. And I'm going to share, you may have noticed I'm rather tall, maybe not, I'm a little wobbly. I love stilting. It is one of the things I love doing. And this particular ensemble was actually from a procession that I got to do, again, those festivals. After I finish my stilting share, the video that comes up will be from one of those festivals, Utopia, that I told you about. This creating of what illuminates you shares we got to do a live set there, and I want to share it with all of you. So for now, how about we get a little bit more of the music and movement going, yeah? All right.
Adorn others. So I bring things, and I know Katya's seen me. I'll dress up somebody like they come into camp like a frat boy, and then they leave like either the Dalai Lama, a rock star, or both. And that brings me joy.
I love being, and I thrive at being Camp Mama and finding those moments like how can I improve somebody's existence in that moment, make it like pick it up a notch. So, or make it more comfortable. And like it illuminates me. I geek out on it. I get brings me a lot of joy.
Nations, dreams, passions, and creative colors that come out of her in all different forms. So creating spaces, creating platforms, and creating energetic zones to allow that to happen.
This is Ghost, Host, and Crank speaking here at the Illuminated Presents Mixological Control Desk. This new day is sponsored in part by Freeze Time, Frozen Moments. Enjoy a delicious moment at the beach. Share a moment with a friend. Hold a moment as it spills through your fingers in all its sweetness and color. You'll beg for seconds the minute our moment is gone. Year bound to feel weak and in a daze every time you get a moment in your month. Freeze Time available now in Nowberry, Moment of Grapeness, Was Bananas, Choco Late, and Lemon Time. Enjoy the moment. Savor the flavor of now in your brain freezer forever, or until it melts in the next power outage. Time licks us all. Eventualitiously, we must endeavor to get a few good licks in for ourselves. And stunning, breathtaking, a revelation. A majestic grace unlike any other. I give it innumerable stars. It's the sunset. Many years in the making, but new episodes still coming out every single night at twilight time. See why lovers ride off into it. See why boulevards of dreams are named after it. The sunset. Watch it tomorrow. Check your almanac listings for showtimes. The Empathy Brigade is that little cricket chirping on your shoulder with a cricket on their shoulder, just like the cricket you are for the shoulders of giants you stand upon, and reminds you, now is no time for selflessness. No, friends. Today we must be self-possessed and self-full, so that when presented with the opportunity to serve the greater good in ways large or small, you can give generously of yourself, fully. But before you take your virtuous turn, remember to virtue signal. It encourages others who may wish to follow you. Besides, the Empathy Brigade says as you promenade about the do-gooder two-shoe dance floor, the purest form of giving is the kind that rewards you personally with community, sustenance, a sense of accomplishment and purpose, revitalization, and renewed focus. Because then, giving is sustainable, and you can keep on doing it while you're here, with self to give. In the most joyous games, everybody wins, the Empathy Brigade. Don't lose yourself in selflessness. Find yourself in helpfulness. You may already be a member. And we want all of our members safe, hardy, and hearty, and illuminated.
So beautiful. Thank you for that wonderful share. That was Eva Mikhailovna and Kully Stiles, a phenomenal duo, professional and personal. They are amazing, and as you can tell, very talented. They both play so many instruments that I need my cheat sheet, which I don't have on me right now in this outfit, to tell you all the wonderful things they do. They create several different soundscapes. They work with postmodern jukebox. They work with another sort of a swing band, and just wonderful sounds. And thank you so much for that share. Very grateful. And moving on to our next section here is the Move With Me. Now, when we started this, it was in the pandemic. So many people were suddenly stationary. Gyms were shut down. We couldn't get around and even go to the parks or anything without getting too close. And so the idea of just remembering to move our bodies. And now, several years later, we've gone back in, but so many people I've talked to now are stagnant. They're back at their desks, and they've got this, they get up and they're sore, and they sit. And so I think this is just as important, whether we're in a pandemic or just in our lives, to remember to move and stretch. Now, again, all of these due to your level. If you have an injury, of course, honor that. Anything in life, honor what your level of things are. And so with that being said, I do hope that the people here and anyone at home will move with me now and just keep moving throughout your life. All right, so we're going to start with just sort of lifting our shoulders and breathe and lift up and down with the breath. And up and down with the breath. Up. Hold it and just let it drop a little bit and shimmy that out a little bit. So much of our stress gets held in our neck. So now get our shoulders go forward and back. And again, relax your jaw. Up and relaxing that. Nice. Up, and now let's go forward, and letting that like the sternum even open, and collapse, that's, nice, open, one more, up, let it relax down. Now with our necks, like a lot of us be very delicate here. So we're gonna just only go, don't overforce your neck. Just kind of find, when you're doing it again, don't let your shoulders go crazy. Just go to like one side, on the other, that's nice. Moving, and the other. Ooh, remember to breathe. Feel those inhales, exhale. Let's do like a nice little dip. Oh, long in the back, yeah. And again, to your own limit. Don't ever do anything uncomfortable. And if you need a support even, like a little bit extra support there. Oh, nice. Just give us a nice little swivel. And again, shoulders down, relaxing our cheeks and jaws. Ah, while we're doing that, nice. Now, let's get our hands up there and just really get some good rotation. All right, and you can kind of have it close, or if your shoulders, don't hit your neighbors if you got people next to you, or if you want to just be really close quarters. And just get a little back and forth. And I love looking at the way that all of the joints connect. You know, keep your stretching interesting while you're doing it, right? Have fun with it. You kind of get that little stretch. Now, if you want to stay seated, you're seated. We're gonna move, just kind of feel that your torso. Kind of let it stretch a little bit. Stretch one side. Give it just a little pop, pop. Nice opening. Again, feel that tailbone push down. When you're leaning this way, you can counter that. Now, same kind of thing. If you're standing, you can do the same kind of thing. But we got a lot of people sitting, people on your sofa. What are we doing? So just give it a little twist. Nice, long, sit up straight. Nice twist. Now just keep that same kind of thing. Get a little. Does that come from where your ribs or your hips? Kind of let the whole upper torso get a little rotation. Keeping your sits bones seated. Again, if you're doing the standing, you get a little. Oh yeah, get a little twist in that. Oh, double sometimes. I like that little double. Nice. Now, if you're standing, you want to get a little hip. If you're sitting, this is a fun one. Pick up your hip. Push your rib, hip, little hip. Right? Same kind of thing. You let that like there's a collapse and it opens. For standing, it's that little double time. Yeah. All right. Thank you for moving with me.
I'm Winds.
I'm Wicked.
And what illuminates me about singing together is when I love that we play on the internet and we have a responsive, friendly chat environment, but if we're in person with people and they look at us like, thank you, and they say, that really moved me and that really was, like, I needed that, that's extra special. That's extra something.
What illuminates me is being inspired by other artists and taking that inspiration and making something of it from myself that I didn't know that I had. And Winds definitely inspires me so much, as do so many other artists. So.
And that's a beautiful thing about the online community
Yeah.
is so many amazing people. Yeah.
So yeah, I love being inspired.
And thank you. This is our song that we didn't write.
Because the world is round, it turns me on. Because the world is round. Because lose my mind because the wind is high. Love is old, love is new. Love is all, love is you. Because the sky is blue, it makes me cry. Because the sky is blue.
Oh, that was beautiful. I'm in a bliss of love right now. I love this woman. Present moment. Thank you so much, Wicked Winds, for that
was
illuminating and gorgeous share. It's ethereal, the sounds that their harmonies create, and I'm just carried away, and I'm so grateful for not only that share, but you may have also heard the, let's call them commercial infers or something, which Winds is also providing, that are new, fun, magical addition to this chapter in our episodes. Oh, so this beautiful, beautiful woman here, who I love. We were sisters in another life. Mm-hmm. If you've ever seen the movie Water for Elephants, this is my sister.
Coochie
my cooch sister. Yes, many moons ago, we were coochie girls in the Cirque movie Water for Elephants together, and we had already known each other some, but that was a bonding experience.
Yeah,
This is illuminating, just even thinking about that memory, and I'm so happy that she is here with us to share. And speaking of the sharing, I have asked that, by the way, Ariel Hartman, I didn't even introduce you. See, here we go.
Oh, whatever.
Ariel Hartman. Hava Hartman. She's amazing. Like the mermaid. See, look, the red hair even sometimes. So, Ariel Hartman,
yes.
Thank you so much for being on Illuminated Presents.
Absolutely.
And in addition to the sharing of our arts, I've asked that you have another sharing.
Yes.
And
yes. You wanted to know what illuminates me.
What illuminates you, or part of that a little bit. I want to get a little more personal. I want you to be a bit vulnerable with, just who knows how many people are on the internet. Just be vulnerable.
Oh, great. Great. Not intimidating at all.
Yeah. But a part of your experience of that, of illumination, of what that is for you. Or a story of it.
I've been thinking about this before you when you asked me earlier. A few things, 3 things. Number one, big loves to the audience up there. So amazing. I love when an audience is higher than me in all respects, in all regards. I see you. I got you. Number 2, a memory that came to mind was being on the set of Water for Elephants with you was such a magical, indescribable time, and you have reminded me of something that I had locked away deep, which I think illuminated us, but I think pissed off the second ADs a lot, which was there was a lot of night shoots on that one, and this one and I apparently were scream singing on my own at 3 a.m. Just to stay awake. We had to stay awake. We had to keep the energy up. It was a party, you know. So we were just carrying that over, and all the actors seemed to love it, but the crew not so much. But you know, that's okay. But honestly, the overarching thing, what illuminates me so much, especially as a singer, is getting to sing while other phenomenal, incredible performers perform and do their thing, and I don't get to do it nearly enough, and it's literally my favorite thing. So when you said like, "Oh my God, will you sing something?" I was just like, "Ah," and that was my singing audition was, "Ah," and she went, "You're in," and that's all I'm gonna do. Just the whole time is just tonal notes. But yes, getting to, because I think that was like, honestly, kind of the last time we got to perform like with each other, not like next to each other.
Yes, one after the other.
Yeah. This one is all over Water for Elephants, breathing fire like a mad woman, looking amazing. I get to wrap my legs around Robert Pattinson at one point. That's a highlight. That was a highlight. We had to do it so many times. The scene. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. So just getting to be reunited with you, my beautiful star, is just,
thank you, love.
That's illuminating for a million lifetimes.
Oh,
and thank you for creating this and being in the now and doing everything.
Yeah, I'm lit up. Oh my God, heart's going like this. Oh, and thank you. And I, again, love working together. So should we share some of that?
Yeah, let's do it. Okay.
We're going to share some of that.
Okay.
Sooner or later you're gonna be mine.
going for Michelle Star LaVon right there, hanging upside down. I'm gonna introduce the next segment, which is somewhere in here. My bra is like Gretchen Wiener's hair. It's full of secrets. It's all right. Thank you for the one person that was for. All right. It was a hit on the internet. All right. Our next wonderful performer was fortunate enough to receive a Yehudi Menuhin music scholarship to attend the Nueva School at the age of 6. This scholarship was merit-based on his piano ability. In junior high and high school, he played in school jazz bands accompanied by choirs and performed in many musical theater productions. By the time he was 12, he was getting paid as a pianist, sometimes through school as well as on his own. He considers music a powerful tool for lifting people up and bringing positivity to the world. Music truly is a universal language, and it has the ability to reach people on a deep emotional level. He has a natural ability to infuse his playing with a lot of emotion, and he loves being a conduit for people to get in touch with their feelings that may be lingering below the surface. So please give a warm round of applause for the one and only Mr. Jeremy Weinglass.
I'm Jeremy Weinglass, and what illuminates me the most is playing the piano. I get to play for people and make their days brighter.
Illuminated Presents. New Day was made possible in part by the many hands of light. Do you know how light works? Why, didn't you hear? It's many hands. Yes, science. Many hands make light work. That's why it's both particles and waves. Waves. And now a word from the Empathy Brigade, your conglomerification of kind friends, neighbors, philanthropists, and Myrtle. Hi, Myrtle. Your Empathy Brigade asks, citizens, are you self-centered? Would you like to be? Or perhaps you'd rather be centered a few feet up and to the left? My, how disorientationary. But if you are ready to attend to your own self-improvement, the Empathy Brigade wants you in the trenches, or whatever coat you have around, to volunteer some of your time now and again to our contemplative naval forces. At home, at work, and on the internet, voyaging bravely deep into the self, ready to face whatever darkness and light we may find. After all, Socrates said, the unexamined navel is not worth having. You wouldn't want to lose your primary booping receptacle. We'll show you the ins and the outs and provide every volunteer with a specially fitted telescope and teeny-tiny lantern. Are you ready to embark upon this brave voyage? Into the navel? The Empathy Brigade invites you to inquire within.
That's a very thought-provoking word. and thank you, as I was saying, Jeremy Weinglass before that for that wonderful share. A masterful pianist, as you saw, and composer. And I am now standing here with this illuminating, magical, amazing being who I am so blessed and fortunate to know and work with. I love Roger Fojas, my ringmaster.
Oh, I thank you.
Oh, I do. Oh, so much. And if you want to take...
Oh, sure, sure.
Roger, as similar, and I've asked him to, in addition to sharing his art, to share a bit more.
Oh, yes. Well, I remember when we first worked together, the very first time I met you, we ventured into the LA River.
That's right.
And we wandered into the waters of the LA River and performed fire.
Yes, we did. With, I think, a carousel horse as well.
Yes, with a carousel horse as well.
Oh, that was wonderful.
That was my first time meeting you.
Oh my God, that was quite a first introduction.
Yeah, yeah. But as far as what illuminates me, the piece that I'm creating, I created way back in 2009. And that what illuminates me is creating pieces that people can see themselves in some form, whether it's through tragedies or through joy or through all kinds of different things, and when they get to see themselves in some form, and people like to be seen. Performers, obviously, they perform because they want to be seen. So when someone from the audience, when you perform and they get to see a little bit of themselves on stage, it really lightens them up, and they get to see something from what you've created, and that's something that really brings joy to my heart. And this piece itself is like a very melancholy piece, and it can be a very sad piece, but when people see it and they can see the inspiration and the moment of hope and that comes out of it, it really brings some joy that some people see, and I really.
That's beautiful. Mm-hmm. I love that. Thank you so much, Roger. And I know you're all going to love this as well.
Okay.
And thank you for joining us here.
And just constant battle. Thinking about growing up, I remember being told I have to do this or I have to do that. And
sometimes you just want to crawl up into a ball, or you just want someone to take care of you.
It hurt a lot. And just it felt like somebody punched me in the stomach, knocked all the wind out of me. And
oh man, being broke all the time.
How do you feel better about that?
Heavens to Betsy, the man's out to get me. He's raising my rent and he's taking my money, while the rich get rich. Well, us poor don't get shit except shit on
I hope some of you saw yourselves in that. I know I definitely connected to the idea that on one side of a frame, things could look different than if we can go through to that other side. Thank you, Roger, for that amazing share. So coming up next, we have another video share offering. And instead of the recorded video like you saw with Jeremy or Wicked Winds, Michael and Anja Ravenwood of Skyfire Arts sent me their words, and I'm honored to present them to you. Michael says, "Performing for me is the essence of sacred play. I'm both in a reverent space of deep appreciation for this incredible life we get to lead. And I'm also just whipping my body and props around with a sense of wild abandon. I'm having fun doing something that takes a lot of dedication to become proficient with. And since audience members tend to identify with the performer on stage, I'm sharing my experience in different ways. I'm giving them permission to play with their own lives while demonstrating what's possible when you enjoy what you're doing long enough. You eventually gain mastery. Looking in the eyes of the crowd while whirling flames and lightning around is one of my favorite things, mine too, as it creates this sense of connection. When I smile and tilt my head playfully at them, I'm demonstrating how we can still feel joy in the face of danger. I feel like I'm giving them permission to have faith while facing the difficulties in their own life, and hope I'm inspiring them to have fun, even as they face those challenges." And his beautiful partner, Anja, shared, "When I dance, something inside of me comes alive. It's like a spark that reminds me who I really am, free, strong, and deeply connected. For me, performance isn't just about movement or fire. It's about sharing that feeling and aliveness with others. Every time I dance, I touch that light within me, and I hope it awakens that light within you too. In sharing this dance, I'm offering a piece of that light, a reminder that we all carry inside of us. The fire illuminates, heals, and transforms." Thank you, Michael and Anja.
Ravenwood is a place within, mysterious yet wildly beautiful, aligned with our deepest nature, where dark and light are reconciled, a place beyond shame, intimate and somehow familiar, a place where we are whole, where every mistake acknowledged becomes a power we wield to the benefit of all. Where the agonies we feel in life's infinite cycles beget waves of ecstasy through acceptance and faith. A rich and teeming forest, holding both wonder and discovery among its twisting, arching boughs. Where we live in complete harmony with our endless awakening amid the curious paradox of this magnificent life. Bliss rushes in each day like a ray of dawn's first light, then ebbs in its turn like the fall of darkest night. Still Ravenwood lies within, a sacred and perfect sanctuary of eternal love.
The Illuminated Staff. Yes, yes. The illuminated staff at this station reminds you, fear not the light, for there is nothing in the light that isn't there when the darkness is on. Also, and lastly, we are sponsored in part by the Cliché Carnival. The Cliché Carnival coming this Sunday fun day as quick as a wink. Aphorisms aplenty on display, as abundant as sand on the beach, every last one of them plain as day and dull as dishwater. Expressions for every occasion at only a dime a dozen. Discount rate greeting cards expressing cheap sentiments cheap. Half-price specials, your 2 cents worth at only a penny for your thoughts. After all, a penny saved, why, that's a penny earned, to phrase a coin. Have we got cliché carnival games? As many as you can shake a stick at, and that's one of them. Shoot fish in a barrel, cast pearls before swine. Play predict the tired simile, and win the unsur prize. Pin the tail on the nose of the elephant in the room with ants in your pants, but hold your horses, don't let the cat out of the bag, or when the bull is in the china shop, you'll be a sitting duck. And here's something to chew upon. We have snacks as American as apple pie, or we'll let you eat cake, or humble pie, or your words, or I'll eat my hat. Tickets for the Cliché Carnival are as easy as ABC. You won't have to pay an arm and a leg through the nose, but don't count your chickens. A little bird told me through the grapevine that they'll get rare as hen's teeth, so the sooner the better, as they say. The Cliché Carnival, it'll be more fun in the sun than a barrel of monkey businessing around until somebody loses an eye. But opportunity only knocks it until it tries it. So buy your ticket quick as a winking bunny, and you'll be as smug as a bug in a rug just in the nick of time, which flies. So get a move on. Though to be honest, as the day is long, if you miss it, it's not the end of the world.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you, Winds, for that wonderful carnival. Oh, that's fantastic.
It's happening Sunday.
Fun day. And thank you, Ravenwoods of Skyfire. Oh, my cheeks hurt. Wonderful. And okay, I am here again with another phenomenal artist. Again, so grateful and overjoyed. Garrett, this is his first time, Garrett Brown. I have 2 microphones. Let me give you one. There we go, because I've got my own little fancy mic here. Garrett, thank you for joining us all on Illuminated Presents. And here, we're actually going to have one more little break of more shares, but before Garrett's fire. But if you would share with all of us part of your Illuminated experience or something that you're inspired to share with us about your art and your craft.
Yeah, so one thing I really enjoy about fire performance, just doing it in general, whether you're on a stage or not, just to even be on alone on the beach or in the desert and do it, it's very purifying and transformative, and I consider it my own personal meditation, and I really see how it brings people together. I remember once handing a staff to a 12-year-old who lives in my neighborhood, and I watched the fear just jump right out of him. So I was like, wow, well, this actually works. So if you're holding on to fear, well, if you hold some fire, that might change. So that's what really illuminates me is the transformation behind the elements and wielding that element.
Oh, that's so powerful. Thank you. Oh, I love that. We could all use things that help us face or just evaporate or burn off the fear. That is very transformative. Thank you. And on that, what illuminates all of us, Garrett is going to go and get ready for his share, and there's going to be video playing. This is what we call a street team of people who maybe are or not artists. It doesn't matter if you're sharing what excites and illuminates you with your friends, with each other. And at the end of this program is my email address. If you are inspired to send me a video, an email, a poem of something that illuminates you, I would be grateful and delighted to receive that and share it if you let me. So Garrett, thank you so much for coming on here, and I'm excited to see what we have coming up. Thank you. I'm LaVon, and we are here by the ocean, finding out what illuminates people.
Well, I recently acquired an e-foil, and someday I'll take an e-foil to the open ocean. and actually be able to stand up. I've been learning the past year over at Mission Bay, and now I thought I was good enough to try the open ocean, and that was not the case.
But you tried it.
I did try it, yeah.
Good for you.
It was great. But it shows me where I have to go. So I'm passionate about writing an e-foil.
One of the things that illuminates me is listening to the amazing musicians. We have a lot of local music in San Diego that's really amazing. We have some incredibly talented musicians. And in fact, if you want to get some great content, you should come down tonight to the open mic at the Collective on Garnett Avenue. It starts at 7 o'clock, goes to 11. There'll be like 30 local musicians there, all playing for a few minutes each. And we do it every Thursday night.
Beautiful.
Having been a dog dad inspires me. You know, being able to spend time with Bella here has been a lot of fun. I actually have two. I have her and I have Cooper, who's 7 months. Me and my wife, we don't have kids yet, so they're kind of like our
Your fur babies.
Fur babies, exactly.
Right now, it's all of this. It's coming down. It's hearing the ocean. It's just the feeling. It's the birds, meeting new people. I was just over 7-Eleven, helped some international people get to the police station because, you know, down here in Pacific Beach, they were a little drunk. Somebody lost their ID or got their ID taken. So helping people out and just kind of, you know, going across the day and hopefully making other people's days bright as well.
We are here live and we are ready. Are you ready to be fully illuminated? Yes? All right. Garrett Brown, everyone.
Just constant battle.
was new and exciting. Oh my God. Okay, I'm used to the titanium, but the bubbles was actually new for me as well. That was incredibly illuminating and exciting. Thank you, Garrett. Once more for that. Thank you. That was awesome. Thank you. Oh. And thank you, everyone. We have one more piece coming up, a little sort of close-in for you. But I'm grateful. And that is something that is this part of this continuation of sharing, receiving, sharing is there's a gratitude, and that is something that touches us deeply whether we're offering or receiving, to really feel that sense of gratitude. And I am bursting with it right now, just being overwhelmed by everyone showing up here on the live stream to sharing this with us. All of my wonderful friends showing up to share, and everyone receiving, because as artists, we need audience, we need receptors, we need people to come and be the other part of that. And sometimes artists will be your best audience members because we know how much we love that. But I was actually having a conversation with a friend who's here recently about that there is something that we come alive when we experience an energy exchange. If we go to a live music venue or we see a variety show. And the same kind of thing can happen if you are out in life, and letting that part of us be seen and shared on a grander scale. And I don't mean it has to be grand. Just being more open is grand. And that is part of what brings us to a new day, is the sharing and the receiving and just saying gratitude to each other. That encouragement I spoke of earlier of just can be a smile, of not assuming a negative, assuming the positive, can help all of us step into new days together. Thank you so much for joining us on this. We will be reposting this, I don't know, a couple days, something. But thank you, everyone, for tuning in, for sharing this time, because that is truly the most amazing thing that we all have to share, is our time with each other. And again, thank you for my wonderful production side of everyone who's keeping this going. This does not happen with a lot behind the cameras. So thank you. Amazing, amazing support. And we all set now? We got some more fire going? Yeah. All right. So we're going to bring this all together. We're going to do, I just got blurry there, a little finale for you. And afterwards, this is going to close, but we're going to have an after party here. So I hope whatever you're doing after this is a lot of fun. And thank you. Like,
Ladies and gentlemen.
Something to say, I ride down the block in an Escalade.
Thank you.